Championship Sunday. And where would you rather be? 3 days of competition has Team World on the verge of their first Continental Cup in 7 years. And the world is rolling. That is a sweep. Their opponent, well, they need the run of all runs. So who does North America look to? Well, just world champion Jennifer Jones. So now, Silvana Tirinzoni, are you up to the task? Skins play, draw 10 and 11. Today is the day we decide who is the Continental Cup champion. It's our final day here in Las Vegas and this year's World Financial Group Continental Cup. We're just off the strip, the Orleans Hotel and the Orleans Arena. Fourth time that the Orleans has hosted the Continental Cup. What a turnaround yesterday. After day one on Thursday, North America trailed by 9. They've trailed by as much as 14 yesterday, but a clean sweep of all those games last night. And now the lead in the world is down to just 5 as we head into 2 draws of skins play. As on this Sunday, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Las Vegas. Cheryl Russ alongside Jennifer Jones on the ice. Boy, record tying, of course, 6 Canadian championships. But sometimes you end up wondering where her focus is, her headspace. Maybe not today.
No, Jennifer Jones is one of those unique players that struggles when it doesn't matter. As you look at her season, it's reflective of that. She's gone out, she's qualified in everything, but it doesn't interest her until she gets to a Canada Cup event. She's interested, they go out, they win that. This is a critical game. This does matter, and that combined with the fact that this team is purpose-built for skins, they've got an opportunity to bring back these 5 points.
There's a feeling among many that skins play is an advantage for North America. Heck, in a couple of weeks, some of these teams will be in Banff. But when you talk about this Tirinzoni team, that advantage may not be there.
Yes and no. You know, Silvana's a wonderful hitting team, but that you're right. That doesn't necessarily help with the finesse shots that you need at the skins game. Bring in Elena Petz. The same Elena Petz that drew the side of the button around a rock that was on the button. It was Jennifer Jones's rock to win the World Curling Championship in 2015. So it's simple, Vic. Utilize that asset.
When we come back, we'll begin our final 2 draws. Skins play. Team North America down by 5. And it is Jones against Tirinzoni.
The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By New Holland, #TogetherBlue, and by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years.
So we'll begin our final day, skins play, with a women's game. Time to meet the teams now is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Representing Team North America from the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg, skipped by Jennifer Jones with Dawn McEwen, Jocelyn Peterman, and Caitlin Laws. Representing Team World from the Auro Curling Club in Switzerland, the skip is Silvana Tirinzoni. Throwing that 4th stone is Elena Petz. The lead is Melanie Barbazat. The second is Esther Newshaw. Jones will play yellow. Tirinzoni will play red. And Team World has won the draw to the button, so they will have the last rock. They have the hammer here in this first, playing the red stones. And to get us underway for this opening skin, which is worth half a point, this is Dawn McEwen.
Well, most of these teams love play in the skins format. I don't think the European teams play it as much as the North American teams do, so that's always can be a little bit of a learning process for them. But you know they love it. It's fun. It's 8 mini games. Whatever happens in the one end, you park it, move on, and play a new game the next end.
Which really affects your strategy, doesn't it? It's fantastic. It's great for learning the strategy of the sport. It's the best for the crowd. It really is, because somewhere during the end, you're going crazy trying to score or force or steal, whatever it is. And then you go, wait a minute. You know, I got to be careful here. And both teams are doing the same thing. They're both being aggressive.
Well, and it's a bit freeing as a player because, you know, it doesn't matter if they get 6 or 7 points. It's just goes up as a skin.
It's just high octane offense, isn't it? Just to bring everybody up to speed to sheet 1. So a little bit straighter on that intern side.
So this is a call that I think you probably don't want to go in so much when you have the hammer with the world. I think you build up the front. The problem with going in when you don't, or when you have the hammer, is North America freezes on you and there's the forces on and they take away your opportunity. I like setting up a wall up front, something you can tap around and not going in too early.
Well said. I kind of learned off of watching Eddie Wernick when we first started the TSN Skins games. And we played so defensively until the Skins showed up, and then we all went, wow. And he was the master at forcing you to a single. And then he was in pretty good shape. And that's exactly to your point. If you bring that lead rock around buried top button, it's really not a good spot.
So if you're new to Skins play, 8 ends, 360 timeouts, 60-second timeouts per half. Can't carry them over. If you have the last rock, as does Tirinzoni, have to score at least 2 points. You can steal it, of course. If there is a blank, then we will carry over the points. That's the other thing to be considered here. Not unlike we've seen throughout the round robin or the other events, the other disciplines. Teams have to think about carryover. You have to think in previous draws, let's get a half a point rather than a full point. You have to think that, and sometimes that's not in the headspace.
No, and you know, even more so for lesser experienced teams, Vic, that you should maybe look for the carryover and push everything to a big shot at the end, because then a big shot for all the Skins could go either way. Probably got a better chance that way if this isn't really a game that you play that often. And there's not many teams that have the experience at Skins like Jennifer Jones' team.
We gotta get low.
Jocelyn Peterman, who has fit in very well.
Never. No.
Coming over from Chelsea Carey's team in the offseason.
That's fine, Joss.
Pushes it to the back edge of the 12.
Yep.
But see, now this to your point. You were saying, you know, build up something. If you're Tirinzoni, they elected to come right in. If you build something up across the as we used to call it, the control zone, right in front, maybe a foot to 2 feet in front, if you can pop some in there, then you've got something to run in and you've got something to use. Right now, it's just a chorus line of rocks, basically.
Well, and I think also delay the move into the rings. So you build that wall up like you're talking about. You wait, you're patient, and then your move to set up for your deuce is delayed, because then there's less time for the other guys to bail out.
That's what Vic's talking about, isn't he? That control zone. That's where you win and lose these games. They're so good at playing these runbacks with this type of granite. You know, you throw a normal, a 10-second hog to hog or higher, it's going to run dead straight. So they're so proficient at running those in, and that's where those battles will be won or lost.
Where'd you find that fancy graphic?
Hey.
You're happy to have your toy back, aren't
My
you?
error.
Russ's Telestrator broke. It was gone. He's been very sad.
Lots of line.
I don't think you knew what kind of a shape that was, though, was it? It wasn't.
Well, no, and it wasn't a very good square either.
No, it wasn't. Around they go.
They decided if I could draw pictures, I wouldn't have to talk. So.
So here you are. If you've got last rock and you're Tirinzoni and you're chasing.
Doesn't carry there yet.
No.
13-8. So
Yeah. Great job, Josh.
Preston Neuschwander.
Love to kill that one that's in the forefront. That's the dangerous one.
She and Tirinzoni, the only holdovers from this team that went to the Olympics in Pyeongchang, went 4 and 5.
just like I don't think I.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, this is a retooled team, and it's interesting because the two new players are skips. Elena coming in, and then Melanie was skipping as well, and who came in to play lead. So a great season so far when you think of the, you know, we talked to Eve Muirhead about how it is to change one player, so to change two. And skips at the back end. There's a lot of things that have to get figured out for it to work, and they've had a great season.
Over and up. Over and up.
Just keep
Hard
it
clean,
down.
Joss. Line's good.
Over and off.
Okay. That works. That's good.
That's going to be one of the key shots, isn't it, Cheryl, is making those guards.
Yeah.
You want to try to have two shots if you're Trinzoni with the hammer here.
Shot.
They have nothing at this point.
Zags.
Dat is niet zeggen, ik weet het niet.
Ik vind het recht goed.
So here is Silvana Tirinzoni, skipped last year. Had a couple of players retire. Monica Siebrist was her third. Injured, retired, lead steps away. Gets a call from Alina Petz. My team's breaking up. Can I throw third rocks for you? And Silvana said, no, I'll skip, you throw fourth. And they talked for about 5 minutes. Met several times during the summer and have worked it out. Let's take a look now at the keys to the game. Let's start with North America.
Well, when you're talking about the unwritten law, and when I say that, I'm talking about Caitlin Law. She will shine. She always does. And she's got the shots. She's got the offensive shots. She can make the bail shots. She's perfect for this style of game. And then strike fast, strike often. That's the MO for Jennifer Jones in any style of game, and it works really well for Skins.
Hard. Top hard. Hard line. Top 8. Hard line. Top 12, top 8.
So much finish here. It's tough to get it by.
Hard. Okay. Okay.
It's got a little wider than you, I think.
Now the keys for Tirinzoni in the world.
Well, know when to fold them. Team Jones, let's face it, they're made for this format. They just love this. That's what they do just about all the time. So you've got to be able to pick that bail point. Don't wait too long. And then when you do get an offensive chance, love your pets. Lena Petz, you know, we just talked about in the opening, drawing the pin to win a world championship. Utilize that ability to make those finesse shots, because that's what they're going to need to beat Jones.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. You may not be able to draw a square or rectangle, but that was brilliant. Those two were really good.
He was up all night thinking about those.
Yeah, love but it was pets. Worth it, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know about the love your pets. Not sure.
Watch where it goes now. And she's bumped it in behind cover, but it's gone behind the tee line. There is now a path to the button. So all the games today, there's the 30 points available. 1 through 6, we're playing for half a point. So as we are in this first, half point. 7 and 8 are worth a full point.
17 and a half on your guard too. So
Yeah.
you think I need a bit less, or do you think that's good?
Come on, a hair less.
Okay. What do you guys think for speed?
See there 40
On this side too?
Yeah.
Really good opportunity here now for Jen to set up for a chance for a steal and a skin.
You know, in talking with team coach Jeff Stoughton before the game, I said, so what's the difference? He says, well, look, give them credit, the world. The ice was, as we said, a little dodgy the first day because of all the frost, very wet outside. They got onto it. They adjusted quicker than us. And they made more shots. Yesterday, it was a complete turnaround. North America knew the ice, made the shots, and that's why it's only 5 points.
I think the European teams are just better adapted. They don't get the perfect ice that we get. We're spoiled here. We get some great ice makers. We get some great ice surface, and I don't think we're challenged to play on some of those tricky ice conditions as often.
So there's one women's game, one men's game, one mixed skins game. This is the mixed game where Mark Nichols, Jamie Sinclair, Brett Gallant, and Taylor Anderson are playing this world team of Oscar Eriksson, throwing the skip stones Anna Hasselborg, Christopher Sundgren, and Sophia Mobergs. And now spill it far enough. Oh, goodness. What a start. Oscar Eriksson, who throws the third stones for Nicholas Sedin.
Mark Nichols' pocket was picked there. They had them in trouble the entire end, two buried around a long guard.
Look at Jennifer Jones draw top 4 foot.
So they pick up that half point and will keep the running tally. One of the things that Savannah was saying, that she had lost, say, the nerve to throw the fourth stone. She said, I didn't like it anymore. It started to affect me. And when it affected me, it affected the rest of the team. I was supposed to be the team leader, and I couldn't be anymore. So when Alina Petz and this chance came up to have her throw the fourth stone, and as you pointed out, we've seen her make that draw in Sapporo to win the Worlds. This lady is very cool. So now Savannah feels better in the third spot. She doesn't have that responsibility, yet she is the team leader.
Yeah, no question about it, Cheryl. I think Savannah will make a lot more shots at third, and then Alina, you have to be able to draw the forefoot to win as a skip. And she didn't do it there, but she's done it a lot this year.
Don't you think it's interesting as a skip, though? And I don't know, you have to be able to walk away from misses to lose games and be okay with it. And it's not in everybody's personality. You have to have a really short memory.
She just had to go really wide to get around Jennifer's great come around, and just got into a little bit of a fresher path.
More weight. Where are you? Back 4.
Really good chance to nail down a steal here.
Carry coming around it.
Yeah, the only chance for World is some opportunity for a carryover.
That's fine. Just let it die.
They need to get in there for one.
Oh boy, I don't want to help them here. Maybe get this right by.
Okay. Good done.
And deep she'll go. Maybe the
well, they've at least kept one side of the sheet open. I mean, Jen could have really closed it off there. Even short on that would have been.
Anywhere short.
Now she's got a chance for a carryover.
Just over the hog line. What's this Team World do? This must be slickening up as we talk about a wee bit straighter, so it's not going to slow down like her last one. You can easily see her being heavy here. Two different paths, totally.
like the line. Need full four. They need to rush, they say. Full four is what they need. A little bit more. Tirinzoni as well to the 4. And that's why she is that cool. Right to the side of the pin. And so we will take that half, carry it over, play for a full point when we come back. Well, that's a quick spot. You just don't expect that from Dawn McEwen as she slides to the back edge of the 12-foot. So with the carryover, we're playing for a full point. Here in this second, it will be Team North America, Jennifer Jones. It does have the last rock. She has the hammer, needing 2 points to pick up that skin and the 1 point that goes with it.
That's what made Alina Petz's saving shot in turn so much more impressive. She went down the slower, swingier side, had to go wider into the fresh path, made the adjustment down that quick spot that Jennifer didn't do. If Jennifer throws a guard there, she probably steals.
Still back 8. Go deep. Go back 12. Yep.
So we have the one women's, we have one mix, and we also have a men's game on the ice. And representing North America is John Schuster, the Olympian, the gold medalist against Peter de Cruz. And the Swiss team from Geneva. And you can see the little bars means that they did also carry over. And in that second, it is Schuster with last rock playing for a full point.
We just talked about don't go in too early with hammer and control the front.
Yeah.
It's not working.
No, and going deep on top of it.
Yeah,
It's downhill in this spot.
it's fast. Because Dawn just, I mean, she had a second chance down this spot. And you know she took some off and it still slid.
Sorry, maar ik ben voor de 4.
We just peel this.
This is such a, you know, you look at Jennifer Jones and she knows when things are not setting up well. And there's no point in trying to make something out of nothing. You got 2 stones at the back of the rings. So open it up. Try and at least give herself a shot. A carryover is not bad and you move on. A lot of teams will try to manufacture something out of it and it never works.
Exactly. I think we can all be critical of it a little bit. You get too aggressive because you're thinking, I've got to get 2, I have to get 2, I have to steal. Well, no, you've got that other option of that carryover.
Gaan er een botsen? Waar is jij? Ga maar over elkaar.
Gar niet mogen.
Over elkaar.
Melly, de moers.
Over elkaar.
Melly.
This is where it'll really swoop across here. They got to be careful. This might overcurl.
Ja, je kunt ze vooral die door niet horen.
To your point.
Sorry.
I think we just go here.
Managed to get second, which helps at this point.
So rolling away.
Ja. Bumper.
Was Team World, was Tirinzoni trying to come in or were they trying to come short?
I think top 12 buried kind of thing, and they just overcurled.
Just to edge and overcurled and a little deep.
Trying to maybe a tight guard because that long one's pretty useless.
Yeah, it really isn't. Like Jen's actually pretty happy right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
She peeled the tight guard. She's going to keep the rings open. She's got sight lines to the forefoot if she has to draw.
Hard!
Look at this. Going to find the hole. Goodness. Oh, dear. That's crazy.
I don't know. You know, we're not under pressure, and we've been on the sheet more than they have, but it's amazing the consistency of overcurls on this intern coming home.
Yeah, that's, mind you, from draw 1, even from practice on Wednesday, the curl in this ice has been consistent. When you look at where that brush is, Velina Pets now on the edge of the 12, you can expect 5.5, 6 feet of curl.
This might not even be enough. It's just been spectacular.
Which raises the debate again, of course. Some saying there is too much. I know at the world level that the ice makers are directed to say between 4.5 and 5 feet is as much as they want. And the ice makers are that good. You can do things to control it. But here, watch this now. If she got out to it, out to the brush, let's see where this ends up.
That's still middle 12 foot.
Oh, nice, goed. Richting is perfect.
Well, that's just an experience throw. You could see when Silvana came out, she gave it some good rotation because she plays on a lot of arena ice on the tour. And her brushers jumped on it right away to try to maybe delay the break point a little bit.
You know, and that's the point that Jeff Stoughton made to me prior to the game, because I said, you know, is it this European golf as compared to PGA where they play on maybe less than perfect conditions? He says, nah, all these teams are in this country playing on all the good surfaces all the time. Those first 2 days, they just were better than us. That'll help. Caitlin Laws, there you go.
She makes more turnover shots in a game. She just has that ability to change the complete complexion of an end with a big shot. Comes up with them a lot.
A hair, but you just light.
Talk about a consistent player, too, you know, right from junior.
Oh.
You just don't see a bad game out of Caitlin.
No. You always rely on her.
Might be average once in a while, but her average is pretty high. Oh, the depth of this guard is crucial. If Savannah throws this 3 or 4 feet heavier, it'll overcurl by a foot.
Hey, Schwander. So talking about the zone 3, so just in front of the ring.
Schön, pas noch gleich.
Gut. Schön, sehr schön.
Very nice.
Schön.
Which way is better? I mean, this way is easier, but I think we just got to make sure we get it.
Okay.
I don't really want to leave the staggers, so I think we go this way. 7/8.
Keep in mind now, we're playing here in the second. We're playing for a full point. Jones with last rock needs to score 2. And
Good awareness by Jen. If you hit this low side, you probably lead double guards. Hit it high side, you don't.
cut it back and picks it around. And just like that, you go from a steal situation to now sitting the 2 needed for the point.
Just key, both key shots.
Nice shooting.
Timeout being called by Tiranzoni.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was like just that. Yeah. That's why I went down, but
And then I should have.
Some of the best technique you'll ever see from Caitlin. The shoulders are so square. Her broom's not dragging back, so she doesn't overextend. It's just you know she's going to be close.
Well, it's just wondering, like, if we
I
could.
think then we had probably.
Yeah, then she goes top button, and then we don't have anything. She's going to have a shot. So
we're gonna
I think,
go
yeah, like tempt her to try and make something, and then worst case scenario, she rolls over. If she makes that, we always freeze the back one, and we get the carryover.
I like it.
Yeah.
So we had a carryover in the men's game as well. And that red stone you see top edge of the button is the shot. So that belongs to Team World and Peter de Cruz. So that is their steal point. There he is, the skip from Geneva. Throws the second stones. Benoit Schwartz throws the 4th stones. So now somehow he's got to get in here. John Schuster with his last. Just wiggle in there.
Solid. Whoa!
John Landsteiner. Matt Hamilton.
Hard Matt. Hard Matt.
Hamilton trying to help it over now and roll it in and have a look.
They're rolling up or not? Jeez. One red. Killed it earlier.
One red it is. So de Cruz and the World will pick up the full point. Decision made as Alina Petz now throws her first. What are they talking? Top 4?
Yes. Got to go for that.
That changes the end dramatically.
She's light with her very first stone in the first hand. I blamed it on a slow path, but we know that path wasn't slow.
She thought it was good out of her hand.
So was it because it curled early and got into a little fresh spot? Because remember, Dawn
I'd love to throw the intern.
way heavy on both hers there.
Speed. So I'm taking 4.5 for sure for fun, hey? Yeah. As fast as it's been? Yeah. I had a 15.4 on hers. What'd you guys get? Yeah, 15.7. Okay.
So as fast as it's been means it's right up to speed on this spot.
You want 4 foot? Keep it out there if you can. Broom. Keep it out there if you can. Line's good.
Right now it looks good for Jones in North America as they do
Back 4, back 8.
sit the 1. Close for second shot and the 2 they need. Where is this going to go now? Is this coming deep again?
Sit.
Oh
Sit
dear.
down.
And when it finally does sit, it's back of the tee line, so there's a spot in there to grab the pinhole.
Swept it back. Is there room for 2 or?
This is the chance for the World. They freeze one down on there, and that
just
could
not
be a
room for
still
2.
point and no chance for 2.
How much do you think Jones looks at that stone of Pet's and goes,
Sorry.
well, what happened there? I've got to give it a little bit more.
We all do it. That's part of reading the ice. You have to watch the other, get that information from everybody, and you're assuming it's a good rock. You're assuming Pet's threw it properly, so it must be slower there. But I'm not buying it. She was either narrow Pet's and hit a slower path, or it's that rock. This spot's lightning fast.
Voor de 4. Brug er nog een. Die is goed. Brug er nog een. Zet langer uit, hè?
Is alles steeds.
It's hanging a little bit.
Missie snel.
Sliding.
Is goed. Er is lang.
That's the curl for sure.
Now, Barbizet trying to help this over. Help it over a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, and got the side of the pin.
Play Jocelyn shot.
I think so. Back four.
So we saw Oscar Eriksson and the world mixed team pick up the half point, and they are sitting the 1. And that's their rock top edge of the button. This mixed team of Mark Nichols, Jamie Sinclair, you saw, has the brush down. Brett Gallant, Taylor Anderson, the front end. Nichols throwing, of course, here. Coming through the hole. This is going to be tough with all that swing. Coming through that hole, all that swing. No, it will not. And one it is. And it's another half point, a steal for Eriksson.
Right behind that one, Mark couldn't have thrown that any better. They just waited. It looked like it was on the outside guard for the longest time. Once it made the move, they couldn't hold it.
This is a tricky shot. You have to move it to get your 1.
She's got the big curl to her advantage, though, doesn't she?
Yeah, this is better than the outturn.
Throw some weight here and it'll still curl.
Oh, it's
picked up early. Peterman, McEwen, and they've got to fight this now. Keep it going. Get it by the top one, and they cannot. And that one right there, that red one, the last one, thrown by Alina Pets. What did you say? Love your pets. Doesn't matter which side you play. As you saw Silvana Tiranzoni slide over to the other side for the out turn. Brush is still in the same spot. You're going out that wide. You put it down edge of the 12. As Team World has picked up the full point after that carryover, we go to 3. This is a half point end, and once again it is Jones and North America that have last rock. They have the hammer playing the yellow stones, and will need to score 2 for the skin.
Well, it's a brilliant ice surface, and it's just gotten better and better after the rain. And Dave Merklinger and his entire team have gotten this ice to this like 6 feet of curl. There's nobody out here complaining about that.
Well, it's definitely contoured a bit too, where you can get out, like you said, get out wide enough that it kind of hooks in late finish, late break point. But when it goes, ask Jennifer about it. Hers just took right off. Mark Nichols, you saw him, couldn't get through the port. Same thing. You have to be proactive on that brushing.
Hey, Don, that's pretty good.
Well, look at that red stone. You know, thrown by Barbizet. It's actually, if you go center to stone, it's more than 6 feet.
Yes, yeah, it's over the center line.
Right.
Yeah, no question.
So she joins the team, having skipped her own team the last couple of years as the lead. They're doing the same thing in Switzerland too. You know, after the 4-year cycle, Silvana was saying, similar to our country, where teams blow up, players leave for whatever reason, and now you're looking for the best. And when they announced that Alina Pets was going to join and throw the 4 stone, immediately people went, up, super team, and the expectations now for them are more than anyone else or any other team.
Well, and they've answered. They've had quite the season. I think they're 4th on the order of merit, which is huge success. They've traveled over to Canada quite a bit. I think they've lost the final in 4 events, so it's a pretty good start for a new team.
Well, you look at Alina too. That she's curling 50% right now, and she single-handedly won both those ends. Made the right one at the right time.
Nice good. Yes! Oh, it's light, hey?
Yeah. Toppy, you get the best.
No, it's not in the house. Whoa.
Don't leave them overlap.
Okay.
At least there's something to run in.
Well, yeah, and that's even, I mean, that's in 5 rock and traditional play critical, but it's even more so in skins. You don't want to overlap or stagger anything because it takes away any chance you have to open up or get a steal or even a carryover.
That'll be okay.
Not quite.
So much more brushing too, isn't there? All these finesse shots, one after another.
Nice timeout.
Det går det, men ikke nu.
So timeout.
Timeout called. And out comes David Murdoch, the world captain. The
Yeah, I
Olympic silver medalist of Sochi.
She's going to hammer this in, right?
Yeah, but as long as we've got that extra double guard, then that's hammered in. Things are going to move. We sling another one round. You know, I think.
Here? This
Yeah,
side, you think?
yeah. Well, just make sure we're not too offset, because if this double goes, then it's just a corner guard,
Ja, okay.
and then it's nothing. So
I think she's going to hit this one
Yeah.
right now. She's not going to make this one now. It's too early for her, so I would actually
stays.
guard this
yeah,
one.
yeah, I agree with that. That's
So
yeah,
like
I
can
prefer.
you hit
Yeah,
one, then it's a quarter
yeah,
guard
just
as
up
well?
here.
But don't you think, like, when we guard here, she's running this one in,
Yeah.
she has to roll off, and ours stays, and then we can go around
Yeah,
again.
well, we've got the end turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got this side to freeze. So
Also, wo wollen wir? Okay,
Where
here
do we go
then.
now? This one here?
yeah.
Okay.
Ich finde,
Machen
der
wir da.
Vierer ist der gefährlichste, den wir abgeordnet.
Ja?
Ich finde, der Vierer ist der gefährlichste für uns.
Ja, okay. Für den
Darum würde ich
Schluss
sie auf
schon,
die
für den Schluss
Seite.
schon, ja.
Ja.
David Murdoch, a former winner of the TSN skins game when it was held at Casino Rama.
So halb zu, oder?
That's a huge advantage that the coaches have that type of experience. It's so complex.
You can hit it.
But what I liked about the conversation was, look, there's still so many, we're only in second stones. There's going to be so many rocks, so many things fired in there. Don't panic now. We'll still get our chance.
Right? Yeah, that's just it. Whereas in a normal game, you're going, oh no, we got to be careful here. But it's all about setting it up for that last one that's obviously worked in the last 2 ends. It's really 7 setup shots.
And give yourself a chance for the last
Yeah.
one. That's well put.
Did you hear that? Sure.
Er ist dort. Von der Linie auf. Von der Linie her. Ja, er ist gut. Er ist dort. Ist gut so. Schön. Gut, das schön ist.
Like that?
7-8.
Team Rope couldn't decide what Jennifer would do here. They thought Jennifer might wait one more, but this makes some sense.
3/4, 7/8.
Where's it going to roll, though? The thrown rock's going to roll away and open up the out-turn side. But they should be sitting one buried. If Jocelyn can stick this run back.
Lars McEwen. That curl's got him again. And runs it by, and now it's even tighter. Still could run it back, though. There's no overlap.
I think they might take that away now.
Now, what do you do here, Cheryl? Do you guard the yellow one, or do you go around the yellow one to take it away?
I feel like I'd guard it.
Yeah. It's pretty tight, isn't it?
Yeah, and my only concern, right, you try to come around it, you have a rub off.
Ist das nicht zu viel?
If that was a bit longer, if that was a 2 guard, maybe you'd go around.
Come around.
Yeah.
Just tuck it.
Tiranzoni has the front end where that brush is. I mean, the brush is maybe 4, 5 inches outside the edge of the 12. She says, isn't that too much? And they said, no.
No such thing as too much in this spot.
These are so hard on swinging ice guards. Probably toughest shot. You don't want to line it up.
Okay.
Oh, well, good idea to brush it. They let that die, it might have queued it right up.
Try to hit it thin. Yeah. Peel. Like the third or? Nah, a little thicker than that. Okay. Half.
Half goes into the double reds and just stays there, I believe. Which wouldn't be ideal. I think it's maybe thinner than half.
Caitlin Laws, yes. Jones and North America are in trouble here. In this third, bang, bang. Oh, when they catches it, does open up now that in-turn side.
It's better.
As we go over to Schuster and DeCruz.
And I think they're just having a look there.
It's close. It's really close. But draw certainly is available as Chris Plies has the brush down for Schuster. Hamilton, Landsteiner, his front end.
Touch more. Right off. I got 9.
Tyler
10.
George,
Right
of course, stepping back from the game and now working for USA Curling as an ambassador.
Sorry,
Look
guys.
at these boys have just stepped away. Hamilton and Landstein, nothing at all. As Tiranzoni plays. And to the back. Now we have a look.
1 red? Yeah.
1 red it is. Oh dear.
1 red.
So it is a steal of a half a point. Well, so far the world is
We can play this, Caitlin.
pitching
Tap it back.
the perfect game so far, right across the board.
Like, just through.
I think that guard over curled enough, Russ.
Just through.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's long, so you can get, with the amount of curl on this ice, you can get shot stone.
I think you're right. Pretty slick spot here. These are so tough, I always found, because you've got to make a college try at this thing, because this is your chance. But if you ever breeze right by it, you might not get a better opportunity.
Whoa! Whoa! Almost tagged. Whoa! Yes! Whoa! Almost tagged. Whoa!
She's straighter here. They got to be careful.
Not a lick.
On!
Nothing.
Well done,
McEwen.
hard done.
Now McEwen trying to help it over, but rolling it away.
Great shot.
And does well enough to push it back so that North America is sitting right now. That stone, center line top 4, is enough to force a carryover.
Oh, that's massive, Vic.
I didn't want to lose it early. That's okay.
Really good throw.
She has saved a couple ends.
Well done, hard done.
Opened up.
Cross on the red.
You don't make this, like you said, Russ,
Yes.
you've got no chance
Yeah.
again.
That was tough. That curled in there beautifully.
Yeah.
Now, been light with this rock twice. Is it the path or is it the stone?
Okay, linie gut. Linie gut. Rechts. Gut, Zielline ziehen. Linie ist gut. Rechts, Linie. Kein Form, go. Gut. Linie. Fest, Linie. Fest.
Here comes that guard. Get by that. Can you drag it by your own top 8? Can you get it by that one? No. Well, they've got that Jones stone surrounded.
The nice thing for Team World is they can get there both ways.
Like, I wonder if Jen has to guard that, Russ.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's, I mean, the easier shot is that tap.
Is it ever?
Jeff.
Can you hit it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Watch Mark's one over there.
yeah, if we just guard.
Do you like to guard and then leave her this?
Timeout called.
Yeah, or you play the double on the 2 reds to open up your draw on both
that's what I
sides.
that's the other shot I
Yeah,
was
cross
thinking
face
that way.
double, open up both sides for you. She might try the long run back, but gives you your best
As we
chance,
drop in
because
on the
that
mixed
side's still on
game.
for you.
Yeah.
Do you not
And
like
the
just
stone is buried there behind. That belongs to, of course, Arkskar Eriksson, who just made a great double to leave them now in a steal position.
How much do I have of it?
And this is Mark Nichols and the final stone.
Oh,
Heavy head!
Can you get to this?
Boy, I think you can definitely touch it, but can you move it
I don't know.
far enough with
And then there's
weight?
that catcher at the back corner that might come into play. Gallant Anderson by 1. Gallant Anderson by 2. Now, how much is this going to be a beauty? Oh, and it just dies. And just enough for the single as the shooter sits at the top edge of the 8, and that's your carryover.
What a brilliant curling shot. He didn't make it for 2, but that... didn't want to give up the steal either.
No, at least you give yourself another life.
Even I don't even know if he would have gotten it by that catcher at the back.
True, and you throw it harder, your shooter rolls too far. Whoa.
A lot of discussion on our sheet. They talked about guarding the 2 red on the tap on the left as we look at it. They talked about hitting it.
Yeah, I think that's
Going to go right in.
I think so. I think that was the...
You could ever go top button.
Okay, here, lads, Caitlin.
Oh, that would be perfect.
You go behind the button. That slash is there, isn't it? With it, whatever weight you want.
Yeah, I guess anywhere but deep. It's a usable stone. Then if they do make the tap, you've got yours.
Top button's good, back button's bad.
So just be perfect.
Nice that we're up here.
Yeah.
Line's great. Yep, hard line. Where are you? Top forward, top button, we're there. T-line. T-line. Yep, line. Don't want to.
Jennifer Jones in her first.
Actually, pretty close, pretty close. Hard line. Hard, you gotta go. Hard.
Watch out now. Watch where this bumps.
Hard, Joss.
I don't think it got in there for second. So they still are just the shot stone center line, top 4.
Oh, and the problem is it's hooked. So now you
It's
took
overlap,
away,
yeah.
you took away your raise if they make this shot.
Nice speed.
Shoot.
Only saving grace, if this is made, where does the thrown rock go? Jennifer might be able to use it. It's tough to tap the Cheryl and roll behind the tee line with your thrown rock, isn't it?
Yeah, so do you just want to get as close to nose as you can, like a little high side?
I think there'll still be a double.
But you could tap it frozen on your back
Yeah,
red.
that'd be the call, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Calling back 4 weight. Line's good. Weight looks good. A little bit more, Neuschwander. Get by that yellow. Now, you know, the over curl and pushes it straight back, so they could not hold it.
It's a great weight, just over curled.
Kevin Cooey have a miscue there. All watching on the big screen
I think this is easier than getting low
here
on
at the
one.
Orleans Arena on this Sunday.
Get low on that one,
Just about
Caitlin.
5 minutes from
No.
high
Okay,
noon.
That's fine then. I'll throw that. So did that just come down?
You don't see much of that. It's a little bit dangerous because if you did that, you might squirt that thing in there. So they're just going to go the wide side, the shot that Jennifer just threw. You don't have to tap that yellow very far, do you?
But you need to be full.
T, back 4. Hey, let it work.
You need to get all that red.
Let it work. Back 12.
Oh, it's in that good spot. Yikes, yikes. This, I can't see this curling.
No.
Try it on, maybe. You don't have to move it very far, yeah? I don't know. Okay.
I can make it curl up.
I'll take a quick look.
And right through it goes. But that yellow stone there, that one.
Yeah.
They look around the edge, just trying to make sure. Didn't look like it would be 2. It is 1. Thank you, Caitlin Laws.
Yep.
So for the second time in the game, we're carrying over. 4th will be worth a full point. It's like there's a magnet at the back of the 12. You saw Don McEwen go back there, and now it is Melanie Barbizet. Throws the lead stones versus Silvana Tirinzoni. As we play now in the 4th, and it's a skin worth a full point. And it is Team World and Tirinzoni. They do have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the red stone, so they'll need the 2 points to pick up the skin.
And then in the same path, we watched Don almost hog it because you get a little bit tighter. You get to maybe to the 4-foot strip on this outturn side earlier. It's slower.
That's a nice adjustment, though, for Barbizet.
No, I think that's good for back 4.
Jen's just playing a little tap back. This is the other difference when you're playing skins. You're not so worried about eliminating the stones for the team with hammer. You can actually just tap them back, build up a little wall, create some opportunities that way. You're not worried about a big end.
Try? Yeah. Yep. Nice shot. Nice shot, Josh.
And we'll push it just to the back tee line. But you know, throughout this event and all the events we do, open it up.
Du sagst, beides gut. Kannst auch mit dem nächsten aufmachen. Sie wird wahrscheinlich freezen nachher. Ja. Ich
So
will tappen, glaube ich. Finde ihn recht gut.
So they're thinking, we can get rid of that one. We'll open up if we have to on the next rock, because they assume that Jones will come down and maybe play a freeze to the shot rock.
Yes, well said. I think the neat part about this skins format too is you kind of know what the other person's up to. In a normal game, are they going to be aggressive? Are they going to bail? Are they going to change gears halfway through? Here, you know what Jones is up to.
But I was going to say, with regards to the events that we cover, how often have we said, or you and Russ have said, as they're very nice to push it through, just push those stones back. You don't have to punch them out. Just push them back, build up a wall when you have last rock. So many aspects of skins game can be incorporated in what I'll call the regular game.
No question.
It is. It was a good training tool. We used to do it just to get used to moving rocks around and the angles and not overlapping stones. You play practice skins against each other. It's really good for, going all out for a steal or going all out to get your deuce.
So here we go.
Rub off.
Jocelyn Peterman.
Okay, whoa then. Whoa, it's not close. Yeah, freeze
Slow
it.
side, quick side. It's just nobody's figuring this out.
Okay. Okay. No, she threw less.
Light and hook them.
Ja.
Ja, finde ich gut. Offen. Ich denke, 90 Mikli geben ist vor 8. Ja, auch wenn er 12 ist. Ja. Sehr gut.
Nothing deep here now. You'd love to be top button, top 4, but the audible is short.
Liked it out of her hand, certainly.
Okay. Nein, vorne 4. Das ist auch gut.
Das sieht super aus. Machen ihn gut.
Das ist genau das. Okay. Missy Freeze. Super. Perfekt. Schön.
Oh, just like that.
Well, that's in any language when you hear perfect.
I think
Perfect.
Try to get them spinning. Yeah. Okay. Half rock.
Now you try and get something opened up here a little bit.
Spinning. Can I just see what I have? Okay. You have 3/4-ish, right? Just a hair more than half.
This might be the only opportunity here. Caitlin's bailed them out twice already.
Can you touch them all?
That one on the top button that was just thrown should stay.
Okay.
But you can move at least 2, maybe even the back one.
All right.
Yeah.
Now they got her. Where are they going to go? Yeah, she did touch them all, and she said leaves that one sitting right on the lid. Looks a lot better right now.
It's a fantastic shot.
You got to go back to every end of the shots she's made. Like, she's just changed the look of the end every time.
Make you a better curler in a hurry playing this format, but on this type of surface.
Oh, it would.
The degree of difficulty that Caitlin Laws has faced so far is off the charts.
Well, and her ability to, swing from the defense, high, hard run backs, then to rock placement with the offense.
Is that double there? I think so.
It is. Flat, but it's there.
Linie gut. Sicher Ziellein, Esther. Bisschen schnell. Nein, ist gut.
Weights up.
Achtung, Esther.
Freeze.
Bis free. Achtung.
Full freeze. Tap een klein.
Gonna tap it.
Fast geen Händel. Komm, Esther, hab die Linie.
And also losing its handle.
Hab die Linie. Gut. Schön.
And this is the thing we said really from day one. On these conditions, arena ice, you're supposed to put a little bit more handle, a little more turn, Russ.
Yes.
But with so much curl, you might help yourself a little bit as well.
Yeah, well,
from handle.
Yeah, more is better than less. But what I always found when it was this quick, like that out turn coming home, as they've demonstrated a few times, it's so fast, and everything's in slow motion. You kick out slower, your extension's slower, therefore sometimes you don't put enough rotation on it. The double's easier now when they get a chance. I thought they might go at it right now.
With the end.
veteran team Jones here, though. They're trying to give themselves 2 opportunities.
Remember now, this is a Team World that needs 2 points, and they're in good spot right now as we play third stones.
Hard on the red, Don. Good.
Nicely done. Again.
Key shots.
Could almost draw with the intern, play the intern freeze. Cheryl, if it over curls, which it could, tap that yellow.
Yeah, because you have to make this roll if you're Team World.
Pocket looks better on the intern side to me. Just a slight roll, though, is pretty darn good.
In fact, they did mention that you could play both sides, but have elected to play this.
Yes. Pretty heavy.
Hard. Hard.
Staying with it.
Okay.
It actually made it, even when she didn't make the shot, it made it a little better, because it took the pocket away. Just a higher percentage shot there would have been the draw.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, you had to get to the nose for sure. It's just such a straight spot with weight. A lot more room for options with the draw.
And already looking at maybe running something back should this Jones stone be in position.
Top button, guys. Okay.
Well, Jen wasn't happy that they hooked their 2 yellows, but she is now.
That's true.
You didn't like it at one point, but now you really like it. You get something behind there, and there's nothing to run back.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Move it, the line.
Hard line.
Weight's good. Where are you? T-line. Wall. Room. Wall it. Carry heavy. Wait, wait. Top 4. It's all you. Gotta go. Top button. Gotta go.
Hard to carry here. Hughes, McEwen, Peterman. Boy, they can make a great shot here. They can take it down. Oh, goodness, what a shot. Corner frozen. Shot rock. Steel point potential.
That's just perfect. The fact that it over curled a bit's maybe better.
Gotta go. Hard line. Easy. Freeze it. Good shot.
Can Elena play off her own?
Yeah, but I would like
Yeah, I bet you could. And then you even hit your one in the forefoot and go up. Boy, it's tough, though. You'd have to whip it.
It's flat.
Just get rid of it.
You can also play this if you like this better. I like this one, but not with high weighted. Like 10.5 is fine. Okay.
She could probably see a third of that yellow, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Maybe not. Maybe sliver. Third to a quarter.
Remember yesterday, in a little tighter here, it still curled, but not as violently as out wider.
Yeah, this looks like maybe board weight.
Heavy board.
Zähne oben.
Ja. Okay, ist direkt.
Ja.
Okay, nicht gut.
More pressure on John Schuster. And so far it has been Peter de Cruz with all the skin so far, playing for a half here in 4, sitting on the lid and covered. And so Schuster looking at the in-off. Elena Petz.
Okay.
Final stone for the Olympic gold medalist from the USA. Landsteiner. Weiss calling line. Coming back, and across the top.
Did you call yes early, Chris? Did you call it early? Yeah? Did you say something? With me.
And so the skin of a half point. So they'll go to the break, and all the points being taken by DeCruz and the World.
Fight the weight. Yep. Exactly.
You want to be behind it, Dawn?
Maybe I'll lie and I'll try and just make sure it's splitting center line basically.
So we had here?
Yeah.
There?
Yep. I think speed's the same.
Same weight, yeah.
You got it.
And a similar situation here as Oscar Eriksson gets ready to throw, with Anna Hasselborg holding the brush.
Whoa.
Go for it.
Whoa.
You got to make sure you're there with that.
And
Bang.
Throw again.
And underneath, and now they look around the edge.
Couple there.
Yep. So they'll pick up all the points through 4 as well.
Wow. Nice. Nice. Give it all again.
Same shot, but it's not, is it? You come to the nose, you're not going to be 2.
No, and Team World's still they've got both options. They've probably got the draw to the side of the pin, and they've got the in off their own. Even the hit and roll off their own on the left.
So remember, we started this morning, this draw, with a
Top 12, Caitlin.
North America trailing by 5. It's now a 10-point lead as we play here in the 4th of this women's skins game.
Do you think I was that late?
I think it
Just out a
curled
bit
enough,
wider?
Jens, to cover that. I think they have to play the outside one now.
No, I don't.
You think they got enough still?
It's harder, though. It's definitely harder because the if it wasn't there, you could see virtually, you could hit dead on if you wanted to, but it's. I think they're still going to try that same shot.
Oh, they probably can see a quarter.
And that's the quarter they need, isn't it?
Yeah. Hit what you can see.
Not simple.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, she's got it.
But it did help, Jennifer's.
Not enough, though.
What? Whoa. Whoa.
A lot heavier.
Now, Lena Pence, final stone. Right now. Stolen. Here we go. Going to catch anything? Got it? Going to get it? No! And that will be the steal of one. As Alina Pence hangs her head. She thought she'd have it. And a deep breath as Jones in North America will pick up their first point. When we return, we are going to come face to face with some of the Earth's most fascinating creatures. We'll visit Shark Reef Aquarium at Mandalay Bay.
The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. By Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere, proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
You can feel them. You know that they're around. The hairs on the back of your neck start to stand up. Sharks. So many of them. And they're all right here at Shark Reef Aquarium at Mandalay Bay. This just may be the best family attraction in Las Vegas. The Shark Reef Complex, 14 exhibits, aquatic predators, 100 sharks, crocodiles, Komodo dragons, and piranha, home to more than 2,000 animals. The largest exhibit is the million-gallon shipwreck, where you can almost get a 360-degree view of sharks and fish all through an acrylic tunnel. It is a wonderful display. The Shark Reef Aquarium at Mandalay Bay. No, I'm not going in there. No, not going in there. Don't ask me. Well, it was a shot that got and helped get Team North America, their one and only point. Jennifer Jones with a wonderful freeze here.
Down that really slick lane on the out-turn side. The brushers were just on top of it all the way down. Really had to go right from the get-go, but just put it right on the corner.
And they couldn't pick it off the corner. A key shot brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. So that 1 point is the only point that Team North America has gotten in that first half. As we welcome you back, final day in Las Vegas here at the Orleans Arena and the World Financial Group Continental Cup. We go to the second half of the game, and now it is still a half-point skin available, and it is Team World, Silvana Tiranzoni, that does have the hammer. She has the last rock playing the red stones, and so she'll look to score the 2 for the skin. And the World's lead, which was 5 to start, is now 9 points as all the games are into the second half.
Esther! Ist die Line? Nein, nein. Die Line ist nicht gut. Esther! Line ist super. Line ist super, ja. Er ist vorne 4. Kann ich fertig machen? Nein, aber nicht viel. Gut so. Gut so. Ich meine, ich muss mit Linie. Gut, die Länge.
Does that rock not work? It was flashing red. Okay. Maybe we'll get it fixed like next time. Pardon?
Yeah, 15-ish, 14.
Caitlin Laws checking on the lights of that stone. The eye on the hog not working, so now she said to Pets will get that looked at by the ice making crew. Change the handle.
And you saw Caitlin sprinting back down because with only 4 minutes an end in the first 4:15 and the last 4, that's extremely tight with all the thinking that has to go on in a skins format. Jennifer threw in the third. She had 7 seconds left.
There's the additional 3 60-second timeouts that they can use as well.
Jocelyn just struggling with the weight on either side. That was going to be a tap back on shot stone. Tapping it to back 4, back 8. Just over curled, underthrown on weight. Look where it curled to.
It's unreal.
Go with the other side.
You need 6 guards to be able to get that buried.
Best!
Best, Alina.
Whoa, whoa! Tia! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Tia,
Andere Seite, Tia! Tia! Andere, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Hard.
Underneath and then spills.
Goed, Chris.
Same weight, Josh.
Is nu een 8 van die dak al?
I think that goes. Do you like the same ice? I don't know. Give it a go.
It
We'll
looks
squeeze it
good
better.
for the
Do you want
World
me to
with
throw it
all those
different?
red stones in there, but World doesn't love those 2 in the back.
No, I
Yeah,
think
you'd
that
almost favor Jones right now. He's got 2 good guards. Jocelyn can pump this one behind the tee line, and none of those red ones are of any value to World. Man, did her first one ever curl.
Whoa! Hair light, if anything. Same weight. Close then. Yep.
I think if it's a hair light, you have to go, considering the first one. She took more ice on this one, though.
Just back. No. No, no, no. Whoa! We're not going to get it to the back.
It doesn't matter. We got to get to nose. Yep. Good
And
one.
to the nose they
Good
get.
shot.
Bumping it up. Remembering now Team World, Tiranzoni needing 2 points for the skin.
Okay, zo goed zo.
Needing to score 2.
Even tappen. Dat vind je echt goed. Ja? Okay, T-line.
Really good shot by Jocelyn. Being patient there for Jones. She's played this so many times. You don't have to be shot yet. You just make sure you don't give away that deuce. And then you can start working on that steal.
Slecht goed, Danny.
Tough to get at that, Cheryl.
It is.
Lieve traag, Linie is goed.
Hij is in een 8 hoor.
Wart snel.
Back 8 weight.
In een 8.
Wart snel.
In een 12. Zie je? T-line.
Alina, neut. Dat is net goed.
Ga je hem ook net zo slecht zo.
Yikes.
Goed, de
Refresh
winkel
that.
is goed.
Do you like playing at this, nose? Or freeze here? I kind of like playing this. Okay. I haven't played this in a while. Where do you want it ideally? Think we want to just be here, top 4. Okay.
Yeah, I think this out turn looks pretty good.
It really swoops in here. Yeah.
Just again, nothing deep, something usable. Set this up, stack it on top of your own, and you can run something in. And it's just making it really tough for World to score a deuce.
Hard, guys. You got to rub here. Hard. You got to rub off. Tight. Okay, you're not. You're not rubbing.
That thing is just
Okay.
starts way out there and just suddenly turns and just falls off the table.
Heavy there.
I think Caitlin was a little light, but you heard her say we haven't used this side for a while.
Than I had the first time. So.
Yeah, let me in.
It'll stiffen up a little bit if it hasn't been warmed up with the brushing.
Actually, thought she heard her say she thought she threw more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she predicted it, but not quite right.
See Nicholas Edin having a little sip of coffee. We'll see Nicholas Edin tonight. That will be our featured game. We'll feature the mixed team as he plays Brad Guju, skipping the North American mixed. Savannah Tiranzoni. And with the crowd cheering, the hand signals from Pets to the front end to stay with this. Back of the tee line, and that's where it goes.
Okay, we're second. Top button, guys. Okay.
Just nobody can find it's light or deep.
So I still need a
They
little
took
bit
that
more.
back just so that they wouldn't leave an
Running a
easier
hair better
freeze. Try and take away the pocket as much as they can, but Caitlin now gets a chance down this path the second time.
Right now they are the second shot, so the force is on here. It ended right now to carry over.
Top, make it good. Top button. You got room.
Chance to set up something for a steal here.
No, it's heavy. Back 4. Stay with it. Top button. Yep. Yeah. Hard.
Look at that late finish. Goodness. And did it get there? Thank you.
It's the same time as hers.
We're gonna,
Different.
I think it did.
Oh. Yeah.
well,
Looks like yellow.
thank you very much. Okay. Let's take a look at the numbers after 4.
Sorry, I wouldn't guess it.
Well, you look at these numbers as 66%, but the person that I have to point out on the North American team is Caitlin Laws at 88%. And when we think back to all the shots she's made, the degree of difficulty, and she's at 88, she's been best supporting actress and giving Jen the opportunity to set up some shots and putting pressure on Elena Pets, who's only at 44%.
Numbers after 4 brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. Savannah Tiranzoni. We won't have to touch this very much to make sure. Back 4. Wait. Got to get it off that one. Ooh, I thought they had lost it.
Okay.
They could have brushed that, Russ, all the way.
Oh, no question. But you know, in fairness, you're looking at it, you think it's going to hit that yellow one, the North America rock, and raise it, and the one Caitlin threw, and it's just such a warp in there.
Changing the angles for them. Yeah.
No wasted effort on it,
I
though.
don't really want to give her anything to run in on this side, though, so I think that's the best.
I think it's red, actually.
What are we trying to do?
Yes.
They
Like,
touched
get
it
this
enough.
Yeah.
Back here.
Call a time.
Time.
Timeout called. 1 of 3 60-second
there.
timeouts.
thinking, Jen?
Yeah. Do we?
I think their shot now, they touched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so their shot.
Yeah.
I don't really
They have
want to throw a
nothing
guard
here.
here because I don't
No.
want her to be able to run something in.
Do we ever guard this side?
Do you want to be shot? Do you want to run the 8 onto the?
Well, that's
onto
what I'm
theirs?
just trying to decide. I'm just afraid
Yeah.
I'm going to just leave this here and then just leave her a slash.
Do we ever hit this just
Into
thin?
Yeah, just hit
Into the crotch.
Yeah, you could get rid of both. And if it's too thin, that's fine as well. Opens it up for maybe the next one.
Or do we just guard?
Guard makes some sense because
Tough to do
carryovers
right
are
now,
fine.
right?
Really tough.
Yeah, your risk is opening it up and giving
Really,
them a chance for a deuce.
You could always throw this quiet, but I just don't. But then she can just run and.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's save it for the last one if you can. Guard it up and see what she blasts.
Yeah, edge of 12.
I like that.
Long, Jen.
What they were worried about is Jennifer could come down with some speed, run it onto there, get rid of that shot rock, might lose this one, but then she's in pretty good shape. But if she rolls away, then that yellow rock that will be at the top of the button will be accessible. Chip it out for maybe 3 or 4 sitting there. So keep in mind that scoreboard. They can't give away anything.
No.
A carryover keeps them alive. Yeah. You carry over 4 or 5, then Jones wins the next one and gets a bunch of points.
Yeah, it's a win.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's tough to get that in your head.
And World's got to do the exact opposite. They've got to try everything they can do to not have a carryover. They're better to lose a point trying to get those. Don't have any carryovers.
Oh, halfway. Higher the better. Halfway high. Oh. Go high, Caitlin. Clean it, Joss. Clean. Line's good.
Line's good, she's saying.
Whoa. Good. Sit.
Again. Keep done. Good.
Oscar Eriksson, as we drop in on this mixed game, these are the last 2. This is the final stone for Oscar Eriksson and his mixed team. Anna Hasselberg calling line. Coming off, coming across. Oh, and sitting underneath. But it just may have rolled a little bit that Mark Nichols sees a corner.
Oh, it did. Just enough. That was a brilliant shot, almost perfect.
Any thinner, and that was lost. Well, this is pretty similar to the one
ice
Mark
we had for 2 hands ago.
Yeah, exactly. He tried it too. When he made spectacular for a single.
We were hitting a rock that was right here then, right?
You can see about a good third.
So we watch Elena Petz.
You're just going back line?
Back line. Back line.
Okay.
You like that ice?
So it's setting up here for the possible carryover, and you can just see it's half a rock. That's what he can see.
Inch
Mark
more,
Nichols.
Jamie. Yeah.
Jamie Sinclair has the brush down. He's got Brett Gallant and teammate Brett Gallant and Taylor Anderson, who plays with Jamie Sinclair.
Halv. Det är 7-8 var en poäng.
A little wider than where he had been on that wonderful come around tap he made earlier.
Just through. Almost to the hat.
So trying to get on the board with their first
Almost to the hat.
points.
Close.
Whoa.
Playing for the half-point
Whoa.
skin.
Yes.
Now Gallant, Anderson, get it by. Oh, goodness. What a shot. Feathered it. And that will put them on the board with a half-point skin.
Nice line call, Jamie.
Great sweep.
He said he could see a good third. Well, he is a good third. Pretty good skip, too, I guess, when you think of it.
Yeah.
Jones and her last.
Line's good, guys. Line's great. Oh, then. If you're heavy, just go right through. If you're heavy, go right through.
That's a key point, too. If you are heavy, get it back, leaving Petz nothing to use.
Yeah, that stops on the tee line. It would have been ugly. Boy, I don't know. This is tricky because if you fracture the yellow, you might kick out your own.
You never want to touch it.
No.
I think Elena's first one is that red stone. As you can see, it just tight to the rings on the right-hand side. They were trying to leave that sit a little wider open so they could use it, but it overcurled on them as well. The way this curls, it's there.
So final stone. Right now sitting the 1 is Team World and Tirinzoni. That will force the carryover. Petz, Parmezat, Neuenschwander.
It's way out there.
Whether this carves over or not, enough. Trying to help it over. It's all about the weight now, and this is going to die out in the 8-foot. And so it will be the carryover. Caitlin, confirm for me, please. 1 red it is. Thank you.
1 red.
So we'll carry over and play for a full point in 6. Now over to sheet C. This is the men's skins with John Schuster representing North America against Peter de Cruz. Schuster has been chasing the entire game, has given up all the points so far.
Close. Oh.
The Olympic gold medalist playing out of the Duluth Curling Club, Duluth, Minnesota.
Hit the tee.
John Landshiner on the left. Matt Hamilton on the right. Chris Price calling line. Trying to get by that one. Count that one. Never off, fellas. Tap it back far enough. Move it. That's just the one. Couldn't push it far enough. Carrying over. Caitlin Laws, Jocelyn Peterman on the brush. So we're carrying over here. We're playing for a full point in 6 with Jennifer Jones and Team North America. Having the last rock, they have the hammer playing the yellow stone, so they'll need to score 2 to pick up the skin. Interesting, you know, we started off you talking about, you know, leaving stones out in front and being able to use them. And that was an attempt to, or was she playing the tick on the stone? Was she Dawn McEwen? Is that corner guard? Did she put that there? I wasn't.
She put that there.
So, bad spot, need it up further, need it a little tighter to be used.
A little tighter.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a wee bit straighter spot on the outturn going around that corner guard, but you can get at anything that's buried with that high a guard.
Sorry, I missed it because I was busy nibbling.
And then
over here.
And the rule on the ice when it's swingy is you want to have the guards a little tighter because everything like rested. It's not a guard.
That's invisible.
Jen's pretty happy here because Team World staggered their guards. That's just the worst thing that can happen in a skins game because they're not usable for you.
Coming off, eh?
Uh-oh.
Hard, hard, hard.
Trying to save this off the red one.
Keep going, Dawn. Keep going. Hard, Dawn. Keep going. Okay. Okay. Fine.
Ja, vorne 4.
Spot has to have changed. I mean, we've watched this sheet a lot, and that spot hasn't caused teams this much grief. And it's been over curls, and we'd seen it straighter a couple games ago.
Yeah, a lot of heavy rocks on this side. But you're right, it's curling extremely hard from the 2 guard position in.
Calling top 4.
Vorne 4 wäre besser. Vorne 4.
Ja, wie musst du noch hin?
Melli.
Ja, kann auch nicht.
Melli. Da sind sie.
Ja,
nehmen wir ein bisschen. Ries auf die Hände. Go, 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 go. Komm, weiter.
They won't be happy with that. That's just not, you want to get that higher.
You could play that. Come on, does the freeze? Freeze? Outside?
I think I like the freeze. Jen talked about maybe playing the double or the hit and roll, but
I like that.
it's early, and it's all kind of set up.
Yeah,
And timing when to bail and when to open it up. Make sure you score if you're North America.
a little bit tighter on line here. Hey, wait, line good. Well then, room. Backing.
You're right, Charlie. You have to protect that scoreboard. You can't cover for that 2 until you're guaranteed you're going to score.
Whoa, too late. Whoa. That's fine, Joss. Okay. Okay.
Also, een kleine weg. Een kleine weg. Also, ohne den Mal zu kommen. Gut? Ja. Wie lange spielst du? In Backline. Ja, Backline finde ich gut. So. Ja, finde ich recht gut. Ist gut. Also, ich glaube, ich finde es recht gut.
Hinten 4, der Backline. Okay.
Durchs Loch stoßen da.
So back line just tap, shots, well, so I think shot stone just back, shot stone yellow just back to the right. Maybe roll slightly to the left as we're looking at it if you can.
Aber sie kommen zu spät. Ja, sie kommen erst spät, ja.
Find's ein bisschen viel. Nicht.
Doesn't do much with weight here, does it?
Gut. Ist gut, der Russe bleibt gerade.
It's said that it runs a little straight if you get a little wide.
Noch Backline. Ein bisschen weniger. Dranbleiben.
Hi! Komm, Esther. Hi! Komm. Hi!
There's Schwander. And just a little touch. You heard a little clink.
Just really having struggles figuring out where to put the broom. They thought this was, as Vic said, because I don't understand Swiss, but they thought that this was going to run a little straighter. Maybe she threw it that way, a little careful, kind of gave it a little extra, and then it goes.
We saw a couple guards in number 2 do that. Once you got a little tighter, it kind of slowed down and curled.
I think that has been the struggle. There's some lines in the ice that you have to really recognize.
Looks all there. Line.
Awfully good chance now.
But that's Cheryl been true since day one.
It is.
Right?
No.
And all the sheets, and it's been curious how all 3 sheets seem to have those little lines, those little runs, if I can call them that.
Yeah, very true.
Okay. Okay.
So from that standpoint, what do we always say? Curlers want consistency in the ice. They've had that. It's been tough at times to play and read, and some of the frost was a problem, but there has been consistency.
It's been brilliant. It really has.
Well, you know what I think has been more the issue than anything is you don't play as many games during a Continental Cup. So as a player, you're not playing out here 2 draws a day, every day, all through the event. So you don't quite get as settled in. And you hear players talking to each other before they're going on to a sheet that their bigger team has been out and played on. What was it doing? How's it running? Yeah. Trying to pass on some information to the next guys.
Savannah Tiranzoni.
Oh, weg, Nelly. Achtung, Putze. Esther. Oh.
Just a clean.
Elia.
Trying to hold it for her. Hold that line. And then roll it and sit, and it'll gear away. So shot rock still remains. Jones at the back.
Swing side, they lost it again. If that rolls a foot, it's just money.
A little more or a little less.
Caitlin's made all the tough ones. You don't want to start giving her easy ones. Same shot she just threw.
Full 4, you got more room here. I'll get there, you gotta be there. Full 4, guys.
Hewen with the head down. Now a little
Hard,
pop
John,
up
you
to
got
look.
it. Hard, John, keep it sliding. Hard.
Keep it going.
Okay, whoa, 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 you're not there. Whoa, whoa,
It'll
whoa,
die.
whoa. Okay. Okay, different path there. Yeah.
Timeout's been called by Tiranzoni.
Do you think the guard is in the way or not?
No, I don't think so. But especially if we can get to the yellow and then we almost don't leave the.
Even if we
like
tap
this.
it a bit, it's fine, right?
Yeah,
then
like
she's gonna
just-
freeze again, and we maybe have this
Yeah,
one.
just lock it in there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Clap, meer.
Like back 4?
Muss hem fast back 4. Ja, back 4 is fine. Gell, so viel am Schluss und sie können voll ziehen. Es ist recht frostig jetzt.
The question
Also, gell, viel mehr,
for
wie das
David was, is that guard, you see that high yellow guard on the right, is it in the way because of the curl? But I think with the weight that they're going to have to throw will be a more be their weight. They should be able to just scoop past that top yellow and then hold the line. They could tap it even.
Yeah, tap it at a bunch, and then you got to hope, though. Everything's behind the tee line, but that other shot I drew up there, the red slash, that's there, Cheryl.
I liked it.
Yeah. Well, why didn't you say something to them?
I was busy listening to they don't.
No, it's not easy, is it? But a little less than half a rock, peel weight.
Yeah.
That yellow one's long gone.
Well, this isn't straightforward either
No,
with that high guard.
Because of that big curl.
It's funny, we said that that guard to be used by Jones really invisible, but it's in her eye right now, Pets.
It's that rock.
Yeah,
again.
that's
her first stone.
Yeah, dare I say, the Pets rock. But,
oh.
I know.
I can't even groan. That was so bad.
No.
She's
running out of all the Pets things to say.
She's only made a perfect shot with that once, and it was arguably 2 feet light. And everything else has been way over curled or way light. Look at the 2 ends ago. She wrecked on the guard, tried the exact same shot, missed wide.
But she knew that by the time she got to the hog line, it's as if she didn't get out far enough.
Yeah, it could be.
Right?
Yeah.
Could be human error for sure.
Kind of gave up on it, knowing it didn't even have a chance.
You guys think on speed? What'd you get on hers? A 14.8 or something?
Yeah.
Caitlin had?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah, 14.7.
Okay, so halfway guard. So oh boy.
Well, there again, this now granted, she said a halfway guard. This long guard is in her eyesight too.
Yeah.
Is it a little different? Cheryl playing a guard with that, seeing that corner there as compared to coming in?
Yeah, you're not as concerned because you're throwing less weight, and it's when you're throwing more weight, you want to get out to it, but you don't ever want it to run a track.
Line's just good. It's heavy back.
Now they're heavy and they're coming in. You heard back 4. And she'll crash on top of that. So
got lucky though.
Add a little bit more to cover shot rock. Well, what do they got on this left side as we look at it?
Well, I think they have to play something over here. They have nothing on the right now.
It was real good, hey? That was pretty close. Yeah. Sorry. Didn't know we were in danger.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd ever. I don't know.
I think it was just Jen just overthrew it, and so it tracked down that spot.
Red on the red, that's the tricky part. You got to get it really thin, so now you're losing miles per hour. Then that yellow one's going to stuff on the back red and out that way. You'd have to throw it very hard. So it's not. I think it's there, but it's not easy.
This is tough, though.
We go live now to this mixed game with Mark Nichols against Oscar Eriksson, and you see the reds in there belonging to Eriksson and Team World. So this will be the last shot for Mark Nichols, as Jamie Sinclair has the brush down. He's got to come through the hole, and if he can get a little roll towards center line, it would be brilliant. Through the hole, first things first, and got to sit, and then he rolls away. And that will give them the 2 for the skin, and so they will pick up at half point, extending their lead. Team World, you just had to play the up weight, had to play the up weight to come through the hole, and then they couldn't hold the shooter.
Yeah, I think so.
There's Elena Petz again. The first rock over curls 100% of the time. And that has to throw you off on your second one, doesn't it? If it's, I'm just assuming from up here it's a smoother rock.
I'm surprised, if I may, as we look here on the left side, they didn't play a combination.
Yeah.
Red onto yellow, and maybe try and just squirt it somewhere.
I liked it. I thought that port was really tough on the right, especially Jen had, shrunk it a little bit with her guard. I thought it was a tough shot.
I guess if you get through the port, your top button, you're a winner. You've got a steal out of it.
Yeah, but getting through the port.
Right. Obviously, that's difficult.
Yeah, nobody's done it yet.
Jennifer can kind of carry him off that top red here if he wants.
Where are you?
Line's good.
T. Yep. T back there.
Straight draw. On it all the way, McEwen. Peterman trying to get this up now and couldn't wrap it around. It's getting really, really slow outside in. Single. Carryover. A little concern on the face of Jennifer Jones. There should be concern on the faces of all of Team North America. Struggling, falling further behind on this last day. Playing skins games as we continue on here at the Orleans. It's back to a 10-point lead for Team World in that race to 30.5. Trying to win their first Continental Cup since 2012. Melanie Barbazat.
Well, that really must have caught them off guard on Jen's last one, because they had options high side. They could have come in, like you said, they could have creamed off that one rock into the forefoot.
Hold in.
So I don't know if it picked or it just came down so hard that they...
It's getting a little whiter way out wide. It might be a dusting of frost. I don't. It really, truthfully, I thought it was thrown hard enough early, but it just died.
So 2 points available here with the 2 carries over, 2 carryovers, and the full point available here in 7. 7 and 8 are worth a full point. So it's 2 points at stake.
This is massive, 2 points here.
And Team World with last rock will need to score the 2 for the skin.
Lots of line here. Line will get there.
Team World
For the tee.
almost threw kind of a center guard. They didn't come in deep enough on this one, and it's buried. So now you can see Team North America using it as a center guard. Come right around it. What a nice shot. World recognizing Tirinzoni knows she's in trouble right away. Try and open it up.
Nguyen Schwander. And we'll leave her shooter center line, but gets rid of a couple.
I like it. 4 feet's ideal. I like it. I think you're gonna really tight. You clean it? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Weight's nice. 4 feet. Done. Speed for speed here. Gotta finish. Needs to finish a bit. Yep. Yep. Go. Okay. Good.
So. Oder nochmal der. Nein, so.
Nicht gut.
Was?
Du sagst.
Was meinst
du? Sagst.
So über den Gal?
So it's funny. She says, what would you like to do? You make the decision, says Elena Petz. So they've talked about slashing in the red.
I think the guard's long enough, Cheryl. I like the tap or split. The split's pretty good. You split it behind the corner. You got 2 in there.
Take the guard as well, she said. If you're going to crash, make sure you move the guard.
Yeah, that's the tolerance, isn't it? You could probably get close to the nose and bump that yellow, even to get it behind the tee line.
And here comes that guard. Well, they moved it over a little bit. I don't know how you do that, though, Cheryl. I mean, that's that divided attention, as it were. What am I playing? Am I playing to crash the guard and move it, or am I trying to get around it?
I think you can have that conversation, but then when you go sit down, back down in the hack, you really have to focus on what shot are you playing, what weight, and what's the broom. And forget the options. The option comes by the brushers and the line collar after the rock's released.
Halfway. Okay, over that. Dawn, stay down.
I've always found it interesting with the last rock thrower not calling the game, because as the last rock thrower, sometimes you call an end based on what you feel like you can make, what you're comfortable with, what side of the sheet you know. You kind of have that luxury, but Silvana is calling the game, but it's Elena that's going to be throwing the last rock.
Exactly.
So I think she should have a little bit more input.
And I'm sure that's something they're still working out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How much if you're Elena Petz, when do I speak up? Because I'm seeing it, my shot's coming, and you're not going to make it easy for me.
No. No, that's the one difficulty with that combination.
What? Claim it.
Tiranzoni.
Melly.
A lot of weight here.
Going to catch it and just chips it over a little bit more. May, though, just by doing that, may have just opened up the shot stone a little bit.
Yeah, it helps a little, but funny weight choice on both those. They just get it behind the tee line. Don't have to crush the rock in half. It was all about controlling that cue ball. Get that thrown rock to hang around too.
But aren't they also, Cheryl, at this point, getting a little caught because they've seen the rocks now? I mean, I heard the Swiss say frost. So if it is creeping a little bit, if there is some, now they're trying to adjust for the extra weight needed, and maybe that's what's catching them.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of confidence for either team when they're throwing. I think they're all really not certain about the pass to the weight. We've seen so many misses out here. Weight over curls. It's not a comfortable feeling when the broom goes down and you're not certain. And then I don't think you get clean throws, and then you start to second guess based on that.
Another nice shot by Caitlin. That's, and ideally you get this on the nose,
Yeah,
but don't
I
think
was
you
like
can.
thinking, okay, I was almost going to be super cautious to.
Yeah, totally.
And then I thought the weight was there, and just
They're still talking about Jen's last shot.
How much do you see?
Ja, gerade da, jetzt kenne ich den besser.
Time out.
Timeout called. You know, you wonder too as we wait for David Murdoch to come out. Skins maybe forces you to play a little bit more cautiously than you might normally.
You know, we've been trying this one a couple of times. Can we kill this?
I think so, yeah, but you mean
Yeah.
kill this or this?
Yeah, onto the yellow and then
Yeah,
kill
this one. We have to kill this one, yeah. I can only see that much though.
Okay.
But I think it's still.
I mean, we still have 2 shots afterwards. We still have 1 garden.
I'd love to get position and kill this back, but if we can't get this clean back
I think it's possible, but with only like board weight, maybe to here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we could get it back.
Okay,
and bring
efter
this
med
into play
direkt,
and
og
get
den lämnar
position.
ikke session roten
Nej.
ja.
Nej.
Board weight.
Ja.
Nej,
So.
nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, Bishop.
I gave Caitlin lots there, and it took a long time to bust.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but it got there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like Dave Murdoch. He's trying to give them a chance, or at least one side of the sheet. You tap this yellow back. Might have something to come down to, and it maybe opens this side up a little bit more.
As we looked at it there, though, Russ, on the left side, now granted, they have to come through the hole, but is there something there to promote if they come through the left?
Don't think so.
No?
You could move the red, but
yeah, you're not going to move everything far enough.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. But to Cheryl's point, you just die to have 2 options on your skip/shot. Right now, they've got just about nothing.
Tiranzoni. Perazat. And pushing it back to just the back edge of the 4.
Pretty nice.
Good shot. Elena liked this shot. Could tell she could see it. She liked to throw it. Gives them a chance now on either side, because now the intern, Vic, to your point, now the intern, there's something there with a little bit of backing.
Yeah, I think you get through that intern port to that back one. Yeah, there it is. It's not simple, but it's there.
Funny, I would have looked to try to open up the front, but there was nothing good even there, so that was probably the best next option.
There's a red, yellow double, too.
Sweet for the 4-foot guys. I think line should always get there. So.
Is Jennifer going right around?
I think that was a call.
Yeah, probably.
Well, they are staggered, so if you could ever wrap it around, center line North American stone and the overlapped top 8-foot stone just thrown by Team World.
Whoa! Yeah.
Boy, it's starting to go here. Boy, now it's starting to really go now. Make it good. Take it back. Make it good. Make it even better. Make it perfect.
Nice.
Pretty good. That came down quite a bit.
That came down that curl, too.
Look where this is now.
Yeah.
And look where it finishes up.
Look at it go.
I mean, this was outside the edge of the 8.
Yep.
And it's at least 4 feet of movement.
We knew she was going to play.
Try to double those off. Leave the red. You might have something with your last one. I don't think you can get the shot rock this way, Cheryl, but you can clean things up.
And leave some stuff out front.
At her first. Bang, bang. And now she'll get rid of 2 of them. And she still has that stone there sitting full in the 8 that she may be able to bump up.
Well, and if you even get pushed to it, there's a yellow-red combo. If you get desperate, you have to run theirs into yours onto shot stone.
Think so, hey?
Take enough ice here.
Be like just inside the 4-foot line?
Yeah.
The line?
Yeah.
Right?
No, I think just halfway.
Okay.
She's probably got to run this in. We don't give her any choice, so.
Be done. Let's make this.
Whatever you like.
Things have not gone well for John Schuster, the Olympic gold medalist. As Peter de Cruz has taken all the points so far. He is sitting the 2. You see it just back edge of the 4, and then that one at the top edge of the 8-foot. And now Schuster with his last. Trying to stop the bleeding here. This is not looking very good for Team North America at the moment.
Play the chip. It'll get there. Okay.
Go, Lance!
Chris Plies is calling.
Hard!
Lance,
Go!
Lance
Keep
Steiner. Bump it. Oh, very nice. Well judged. And you know you are fighting to keep yourself alive, and that does. It forces the carryover. So they'll play for 2 points in the 8th.
4 feet. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Finish it! Yeah!
Go.
Close that hole up. They do the job, you think?
I think so. I think so. If you get through the hole, you're over curling, I believe.
I think it does the trick, yeah.
And now I think you're just forced to run something into your own red back onto shot.
Yeah.
And on sheet B in the mixed game, it's a steal of the skin. A full point. As Eriksson and the world there.
The other one would be that one, right?
Beating up on Mark Nichols.
Om man har. Ja, liksom. Jag vet inte om man har det.
Like a search.
Yeah, onto the top.
Yeah.
There's that one onto that one to there, which I think is a little easier, but they're going to go this way. across the face of the red one. Drag the red down that way. Neither one of them are a bargain. You have to get that. You almost have to miss the top red that's buried, Cheryl, to get it to go straight back like that. You only hit about a quarter of it. It's like thin.
It is.
Yep.
Lena
Whoa,
Fetz.
whoa, whoa.
Bothers that. Nguyen Schwander. Nothing.
Whoa.
Got the line here. Nope, but a crash. Oh,
Okay.
and that is a big point. That is a huge point. What a draw. Desperate for everything now. Team North America. Are you doing like us? We're adding up points, thinking about what could be. That was a huge 2 points for North America and Jones. Remember, the day started with Team World leading by 5, and now it's down to a 9-point lead. We've got a 2-point carryover on sheet C, the Schuster to Cruz game. We have 1 point available. Nicholas Eriksson in the mixed. So, and 1 point here in our game, with Tirinzoni and Team World having the last rock. They have the hammer playing the redstone, so they need to score the 2 for the skin. So it is it's a world sweep. It'd be at 29, looking at 30 and a half as the win, so they'd have 29 points. Of course, they sweep the other way, and North America would be back within 5. So a lot on the line here as we play this final end across the 3 sheets here in Las Vegas.
It's definitely slowing down just that much, that, 2 or 3 feet, or maybe the brushers aren't quite as effective. Got to be some communication out here.
We can go here. It's just we're gonna leave
World
her
didn't
that.
like their first one, back 4 foot. Jones loves it, something to be able to
and then you can just play that. I think we got to
tap.
go here. Straight freeze is good. Which rock do you have? 6. What do you want me to throw? Whatever you like.
It's not this one. Yeah.
6. This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jen threw a 3.5. I think that would have been T-line.
I'm thinking here, but it was. You like that? Yeah.
Like that ice, and it'll be there 3.5.
really trying to get the buy-in from the players right now, because
That's the
it's
line.
just there's no certainty on they're moving rocks around as well, so wanting to understand, are you throwing a straighter one, a heavier one, and does this ice look good for it?
Okay.
Thought it picked out of her hand. You can see Jocelyn looking down.
Oh, jeez.
She tried to shake it.
Still running good, though.
She gave it a pretty good shove.
This is all up now to Laws. McEwen here. They can sneak this by that guard. They did that.
You're gonna rub a bit. Rub a bit.
A little rub.
That's good.
And just maybe unlock it a bit. Still overlap slightly.
I'm dying. Did you go to Italy?
The trick's going to be the time limit here each end, 4 minutes and 15 seconds. In this important last end, everybody takes that extra time to look around, see if there are any other options.
Er is nur Fries bis een klein tappen. Kijk, Lien is recht goed. T-line. Lien is recht goed. Lien is super. Oh, net doen.
Not heavy.
Melly. Echt. Neem hem alleen.
Whoa, Sila. Good.
Pretty good. Maybe even over curled a little. Could have queued it up on that yellow one, Cheryl.
Yeah.
If you could ever tap that frozen, it's pretty good.
We know the numbers could be skewed a little bit in skins play, but you wouldn't be happy, it would seem to me. Although, well, again, now you've just, I'm going to take that.
Continue.
You just picked up 2 points, skin, and you're throwing 56%.
But that's the whole point in skins. You're never going to see these great numbers, especially from the skips, because they're getting forced in an all-offensive game to some really tough shots. But it's making the right one at the right time, and sometimes it only has to be half of them.
player numbers are brought to you by New Holland. Hashtag Together Blue.
We won a skins game, Glenn and I, in the final game.
I think
it was against Scotland, David Smith. I think I was 38%. We won the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, we asked you to give the money back.
That's right. Yeah, that was a three-way split that year. With
TSN said, what are we paying for this?
38%? Wow. What a performance. Yeah, it's a tough game to post big numbers at.
Yeah, we can back it up. You got her.
And you'll often try more all or nothing shots in skins as a skip too.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, you get a 0.
Further to your point about time, Jocelyn Peterman, stay with it. Stay with it. Back. And we'll touch them all and move them back. Jocelyn Peterman.
What a great shot.
The world has no timeouts remaining.
I gotta try and be ready here.
Jones has 2.
This isn't bad for World, though. You know, they've got second shot here. They've got that double to...
Stoß! Eben, du müsstest total raus.
Okay. Und der Nase findest du nicht gut. Ich finde den recht gefährlich.
Okay, ja.
Ja.
Don't mind this at all. Get rid of that dangerous one.
Gut.
If you could click that other yellow over a bit.
Now that red stone is sitting on the edge of the 8-foot belonging to World. Right on the tee line.
Whoa.
Might be a catcher if it just ticks it the wrong way. Runs it back. And back past the stone at the back edge of the 12.
You like this? Sure. Try to make that double. Throw here. Okay.
You can hear Caitlin saying, we don't have time to look.
Or we just
gotta
play
go.
this, actually. Why don't we just play that one? Whichever
I do
one.
have their 2 timeouts, however.
Throw here.
You're rushing your thought process here. This is dangerous. I like this a better call than the double, though. You hit this, just stay. You're sitting 2.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Off, 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 off. Off, off, off. Get over. No, it's right on the nose, I hope. Good.
It is right on the nose.
Ooh, just.
Yeah.
I think the World, though, is reasonably happy. The 4-foot's still open. They've still got a little bit of room. Nothing's closed down. Those 2 yellows are actually guards for World if they can secure something around here. You just don't want to be deep and give North America something to come down to.
Vorne 4, T-Line.
Linie wäre gut, hä?
Linie ist gut.
Nicht so
Okay,
gut.
vorne 4, T-Line.
Okay, Continental. Linie ist gut.
Bisschen gut.
Linie ist
Kann
sehr
nicht.
gut.
Line's good.
Achtung, Achtung, kommt ein bisschen ab. Nein, ist
Wo ist
gut.
er?
T-Line. Ganz 4 Fuß. Ganz 4 kommt recht runter.
Oh, nur Länge, ja.
Bis auf den T-Line.
Wait only.
Keine Hand mehr.
We're trying to urge it to stop, and finally does. It is sunk. Wow.
Top button, guys. Room. Room. Lots of line here. Must be heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. Little bump.
Nope.
Back 4. Back
Jocelyn. No, no, no.
Somebody.
Joss. Hard. Hard.
Little rub.
It is.
Whoa.
And spinning it in. Well called.
Oh, very.
Well, 2 things stick out. In 4 was that Jones draw to the side of the pinhole, and then, of course, the deuce scored in 7. Numbers are down. As Cheryl mentioned, that is the story sometimes for skins, and of course, Russ mentioning a win with 38%. Game Story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, good memory, Vic. We can use that for tonight's game, too.
Better believe it.
Oh.
Okay.
And now timeout being called.
Pretty sharp call, though, Vic, because there's a nose double there to sit two and get the desired points.
And keep that in mind. Of course, Team World with
It
last
is a
rock.
tough deuce.
Need
That's
two
the thing. Like, I
for
almost
the
didn't
skin.
throw the guard.
Guard the 6.
You'd have to guard the 6.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you like the guard or if you just want to pick it. Still leaves them 2 in the house if you if she makes the double, then you're gonna have to double back here.
Yeah. Do you like that? And then she makes the hit and roll over here.
Yeah. She can make that double.
Yeah.
So I think we either have to block this.
Nothing great.
I think we guard the 6.
I like guarding the 6. Make her have to move your rocks.
Do you guys like guarding the 6?
Yeah. Okay.
So just gotta just cross center.
So this is your ice
Guarding
to
the
get
double.
to the 5.
Yeah.
That's
And
it's
I was
easier to
probably
throw, too.
going to get to center
Just
line,
once it
but-
gets to center, it goes sideways. So I'm thinking there.
I like
Yeah, on
that.
this ice, Russ, I might lean to that too, just a little bit more. Give yourself just a simpler shot. Don't make it so tough on your shove. It seems like the difficult shots are really hard to make when you're guessing on the paths. And is the ice coming down a little bit?
I'll let you know.
What?
I thought you said something, sorry.
Das sieht dort so, weißt du, und sind sie dann gespielt haben. Aber nein, weißt du, wie sie wird dann noch ist, oder?
Yeah, and this is good stuff, right?
Yeah. Like this.
I don't think you want to hit it early, Dawn.
That's an interesting comment. We don't want to brush it early. I mean, we know that sometimes you can straighten them out. And let you want to let the stone bite and then go.
Needs to finish.
She may have just given herself, full ice on it, so she confident it wasn't going to over curl.
Clean only. Clean. Sit. Nice shot.
Yeah, it moves about 2 feet.
Oder? Der wäre hure geil. Aber der ist mega schwierig.
Sind wir second davon? Also besser als der andere?
Nein, die sind alle besser als unsere da. Aber wir könnten vielleicht so etwas machen.
Und nachher hoffen wir,
Ja,
dann
den finde ich auch recht gut von der Esther. Ich sehe den ein bisschen. So, ja. Und nachher, wenn sie tappt, dann habe ich wahrscheinlich einen.
Well, Schuster and Peter de Cruz here is with a 2-point skin available. And John Schuster in trouble, thinking with his last stone coming up, knowing that wherever I go, he has too many points. So looking here at a triple to force a carryover here. Crack it the right way, get the 2 at the top, and maybe come over and get the 1 that's in the 8-foot. Schuster's final stone has yet to score a skin.
Curl a little.
Curl a little, curl a little, and away it'll go, and that will be it. And it'll be the Skins shutout.
Skinned alive.
Yeah, skinned alive indeed. As they'll give up the 2, and then that from Pets touches the North American stone and sails on through.
Oh, they lost that, Vic. They weren't on it. They thought it was okay, and just at the end.
We hit like 7/8 with board.
Back to Schuster's game. Benoit Schwartz made about a 7-foot raised triple to set that situation up.
Really great situation for Team Jones.
So those timeouts really come in handy here for Jones.
Sort of like a board weight, get rid of that one. You're sitting, it's going to be tough for
I won't be late. It'll be
really
solid
tough to
if anything.
score and even get a carryover.
Remember, unlike previous games, we won't split the point. We'd have a draw to the button should there be a carryover here in the 8th and final end. It's a 1-point skin available. Jones, her last. Gotta touch it. Gotta come over and touch it. Get over, touch it. Oh!
You know, I thought she'd throw like a hack and just try to stay in front of it.
I thought she said board.
Is that heavy?
Yeah, that was more than board.
Little fortunate it didn't crease that yellow one and leave some separation.
Is there room to get in there?
There is barely. You'll have to hair that red that's top 12 foot on the left.
This is almost identical to the shot she made against Jennifer Jones.
I don't know.
That's Sapporo, Japan. She just creased off Jennifer's top one, rolled to the side of the butt for 2.
I'm a little worried about it over curling once it gets by that top red.
Well, right now it is a carryover. Team World at 27 points has a chance here to add another point, but you've got to get to the edge of the button. And they've not touched it. Beresat and Neuenschwander. It's got to come off that stone, get off that one. One more, and no. And so we are going to have a draw to the button for the final point. So now the other game still on the ice is the mixed game. And it is a red sitting back, edge of the 12, one corner frozen. And this will be the draw to force another draw to the button.
Advantage Mark here. If he makes this one, he's sure got a good idea what he's going to do with his throw off one.
So he needs a good piece of the white, piece of the 8 foot.
Oscar Eriksson came through a beautiful small port and angle froze to Mark's
Line's
back
good.
ones.
Line's good.
And so the crowd getting into it here at the Orleans.
Oh, they gotta go.
And Gallant, Anderson, Sinclair. Oh, he pulled the string.
Okay.
And that will give that another steal. So the last 2 points stolen by Eriksson.
Good game.
Stiffer in that pack.
Now they're hearing similar situation as our sheet, getting a little stiffer. So something's happening to the ice. And they'll extend their lead now to 28.
You can see it getting a little bit whiter all across the sheet. It's not dramatic, but when you're trying to be this accurate and trying to put this on the pin, it's crucial that the brushers have a feel for this.
Nice one. Give it to him, Sven.
So with the carryover and the draw to the button, it's the option of Jennifer Jones because she would have the last rock. She'd have the hammer. She's elected to throw second.
Lena's draw just now didn't curl for her. So do you tighten it up and risk finding a different path?
Oh, looks heavy.
Looks a little hot.
Warten, oder? Linie ist okay. Oh,
Needs to stop.
Nein.
Oh, sit.
Well, and again, you don't know what that, you want to, hey, the law is saying, normally I get out there and brush that puppy, but I can't get there. It's against the rules. But you don't know if, in fact, that is that frostiness getting into the head. You just up the weight a little bit. You know you're out wider.
Nice. 13.5 on hers. Yeah.
Time 13.5.
He just brushed
Yeah, 4 first.
Lena's first one vigorously to, that might have made a difference too. And you're probably looking at Mark Nichols coming up way light. There's a lot of factors.
Yeah, there is.
Make the 4, guys.
Now remember the race is to 30.5 and World is at 28. So this is any point now, goes without saying, is very big for Team North America. Heading into tonight's final draw of skins play. continually amazed how 3,000, 4,000 people can just disappear. Everything gets so quiet. And now they come to life as they start to rhythmically clap here, and out comes Laws.
It's in that tighter area.
There they go. This is a big carry now. You got to get it to the 8, a little better than the 8. Oh, and she got out wide, and it's going to dive.
Sorry, guys.
And it is going to be Tirinzoni and World picking up the point. So what an afternoon. Tirinzoni will lose it 3-2, but an afternoon for Team World as they now will go into the final draw, a point and a half away from winning their first Continental Cup since 2012.
The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. The 2019 World Financial Group Continental Cup of Curling is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it.
Well, it started out a lot closer than this, didn't it? Came on the air. What a performance by the World. Some missed shots certainly helping from Team North America. But now, here is the World, just a point and a half. It's the race to 30.5, and there they are at 29 with another draw of skins game to play tonight. When we join you at 7 Eastern, we'll feature the mixed team of Brad Gushue against Nicholas Adine. Your thought process has to be, if you are North America, do everything you can to play it open, carry over, carry over, carry over, so that you live to play another day. The Continental Cup from Las Vegas is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.